Hello guys, and welcome to Assassin's Creed Odyssey Part 15. Welcome. We are back. So we're doing a main mission, a venomous encounter. So apparently, in the last episode, when I was doing ship combat, apparently you can board a ship, and somehow your ship re-heals, and no one attacks you. So I didn't know that. I do apologise, but you guys let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for that. So my voice is completely screwed up. I just started recording and it just went, ugh. It just stopped working. Great. So we do have the ability to now carry 2 weapons. So we have the spear. I might also use a heavy, blunt sledgehammer. Nice. That's going to be a little bit scary, isn't it? Ooh, just noticed that. So, plus 20% damage with the spread shot ability, which is with a bow. Oh, I didn't know that. I really should read the benefits to my weapons. I apologise. Yes, we got a spear and a heavy hammer. Very cool. That's my armour currently. I've leveled up outside of recording, because this mission is level 17, so we're still slightly underpowered, but we should be alright. I'm going to spend my point on the Spartan kick. It's now going to be slightly more devastating. A legendary kick that knocks down a target and deals 200 warrior damage. The target won't be killed and can be recruited afterwards. Interesting. Okay, that might be useful. Requires spear level 5 to upgrade the kick yet again. Ooh, okay, that might be a way off. But let's start the mission. If you guys are still enjoying these episodes, make sure you press the like button, support the videos, and let's keep going. Is he inside?
By the gods, why did it have to be snakes?
I'm pretty sure something about snakes. How do I get inside? Ah, there we go. Is he alright? What is... Oh, there's actual snakes in here. Jeez! Did not expect that. Kill the snakes! Oh, I guess that explains the title of the mission. I will take all the skins I have. Ooh, Viper Fang. This place is crazy. Right, you okay? You still alive? You didn't get bitten? Free the prisoner.
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
I'm pretty sure snakes have been known to eat people. I know it sounds crazy, or perhaps dogs, or I swear they've eaten something quite big before. I've heard stories. I'm happy to help.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could do with more like you. Especially now.
Perikles sent me. He was worried about you. Do you often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
The snakes need to be stopped?
Why would anyone do this?
Politicians are easy targets in these troubled times. When they tied me up, they said I was a snake. That I should die by my own kind.
Wow.
Did you recognize
mercy.
the people who did this?
Perikles asked me to go down to the fishing district and talk with the poor and sick, to give them hope. That's how I recognized their voices.
Oh yes.
They threw rotten food and yelled insults at me. These thugs disguised their faces, but their voices and the stench of fish were unmistakable.
Ah, so they come
Where
back.
should I look?
I couldn't see their faces, but I recognized their voices from one of the districts I visited. They're regulars at Cleon's rallies. They live in the flooded part of the city, near the wall.
So they're not very wealthy. And he's come around preaching, trying to give him hope. And they're slammed it back in his face. Stupid politician. And they come back for revenge, I guess.
I'll track them down, Metiochos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city before the Spartans can breach the walls.
You might be right. Go to the home of the attackers. Let's get it done. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to kill him? Seems a bit harsh, maybe. I don't know. I'm not here to judge, I guess. I'm here to kill and fulfill my orders. I mean, we are a mercenary. We can do whatever the hell we want. Ah, this is the flooded bit. I can't help but feel that this might
Part
get...
of Athens I doubt Perikles is proud to talk about.
Yeah.
There has to be a clue around here
Oh, there's more
somewhere.
snakes! Jesus Christ, man. Freaking snakes, snaky snakes. And loot you.
Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiochos.
How do they have so many snakes? There's another clue in there.
It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiochos weren't the masterminds behind this plot.
Ah, Perikles' corrupt friend. Is he corrupt? Guess we'll find out.
Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident.
Looks like he hid it very well.
This must be the house of Metiochos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiochos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Perikles. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
Why kill Metiochos with snakes?
We're prisoners in our own city. Because of Perikles and his crooked friends. The snake dealer told us it's time to send a message. Time they suffered.
Who exactly?
You can't take the law into your own hands. Now I need to decide what to do with you.
Cleon says it's time we took the city back from the elite. Time to fight. Don't matter what you do to us. There will be others who follow our lead.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Perikles is going to stop him.
Who? Tell me now. Tell me or else. I will point the finger in your eye. Tell me or else.
Tell me what I want to know, or I'll cut you down right now. Your cause will be forgotten, and so will you.
All right, all right. He's got
Phew.
a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
Alright then. Get out of my sight.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
You might be right. Kill the snake dealer. I think that was the right thing to do. To not just wipe them out. They made a mistake. No doubt. But they can right the wrongs. People make mistakes. It's a pretty bad mistake when people make mistakes. Right, so where's this snake seller? There he is. I can see him. I am worried. This might involve a few level 17 fights, which might be tricky. I can see snakies. Yep. Right, I'm going to stick to my spear for now. Is he going to wake up? Looks like he might be asleep. Potentially. I can get around the snakes and deal some damage. He's level 17 though. Doopy doopy doop. Critical. Oh,
You'll feel the sting of my venom.
he's still alive. Charge! Let's get out of here. Oh, he still got me. Wow, like shredded like half my health. Oh, he's on fire. Whoopsie. That looks painful. He's still on fire. Oh, I feel a bit bad.
You can't stop me.
That looked painful, didn't it? Oh, no! I went to attack, and that was a mistake. He's got a lot of health. Currently got poison blades. See if he attacks me even once. Good to grill it. Come on. Damn it. Have a spot. No! Did he get me? I don't know. Did sort of activate my Spartan kick, but. No! I went to parry him. What a mistake. Precious, massive, fat mistake. Woo! Uh oh. No, don't fancy that. Oh, he got me. Did he? Don't actually know. No, 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 no.
What are you trying to prove?
Stay alive, stay alive. Finish him off. You can see why this is a level 17 mission. Yes.
That should keep friends of Perikles safe.
That was crazy. If I didn't get the sneak attack on him, that would have been very tricky. Very tricky. I did make a few mistakes, no doubt, because it's just so hard to work out when I can parry, when he whips out the old poison blades. Tricky mission. So Perikles should be happy. But I'm also worried the next mission might be level 18, so we might have to level up again. Fine. It's gonna happen, isn't it? Because that was, I mean, that was a level 17 mission, and you can see why. He was a tricky opponent. Fairly tricky. Right, let's report the issues. Report what we found, and his issues should now be gone. I have returned with good news.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Metiochos. I'll be sure to mention this to Perikles.
Yes.
That's everything Perikles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Tell me about my mother. Should I really do this mission right now? I don't know. What level is it? Let's have a look. It is level 16. Okay then. That's not bad. We can do that. Alright. I'm happy about that. Got new daggers. Level 17 daggers. And they're epic. I really want to use this heavy blunt weapon at some point. Reach Perikles' home. Is that a task? Or is it just telling me to go to Perikles' home? I don't know. Guess we're going to find out. If we know where the Athenian leader is, he's just here, being guarded. Can I get in?
We'll be watching you, Metiochos.
Alright, we're fine. I was getting worried. We have arrived.
Alexios, it's you!
What?
Phoebe?
You said you weren't coming back to Kefalonia, so I decided to leave too.
I said I wouldn't be coming back, but I don't remember saying you should leave.
Well, here I am.
How? How did you get here?
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Perikles?
No, for Aspasia.
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Well...
I guess we don't really have much choice, do we?
How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky.
That was a bit lucky, yeah. That could have gone wrong.
I think I'm ready
Very
to go
wrong.
in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
Alright, let's do it.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things.
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
No weapons. If we get attacked, we're
I
screwed.
feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Not just one. I just need one. That's all.
Here, Alexios. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotos. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I've heard of him.
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Sokrates himself.
I'm surprised Socrates is here.
Inviting Sokrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Sokrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Sokrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Perikles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates!
always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alkibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alkibiades as an example. Be good, and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
It's not. It seems interesting.
This party could be fun. Alkibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight.
Don't start a
Or
fight, please.
end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Perikles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Sounds like a good idea.
Agreed. Perikles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Thank you.
Me too.
Hopefully we can track her down. Gather information about your mother. Okay. We start here?
Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating air brother. I've had
Is
my
there
fill. Perhaps later.
potential interest here? Drink up. Are you okay? Is this a separate
I
mission?
suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
I'm looking for clues.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find the Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much.
Wow.
You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That Perikles, Xanthodontus, exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
What are you saying? Let's get him a drink then.
So, we get him drunk, and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right, if nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Perikles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
Ah, so there's more to this.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Okay, let's find the drink then. I'm not sure, I think this might be like a separate mission. I'm not quite sure. I need a sweet
Except
wine.
for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Please don't be rude and disrespectful. Would he like a sweet, sweet wine?
A new face in Perikles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
I have a name.
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Alexios.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios. But never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though,
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
I'm here to serve you. Or a drinking competition. Don't want to
I'm only
start.
here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
You should have a drinking
You and
competition.
Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Yes.
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
There's drink then, I guess. Yep, drink up. Let's go for it.
conjure Dionysos, shall we?
Enjoy.
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Go for it.
Ready for more?
This could get a little bit messy.
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
Wow.
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Fair enough.
Perikles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Perikles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
You ready for another?
Let's keep drinking. His eyes. Oh. Wow.
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates,
I would pay a lot of money to see Alexios.
Here I come.
Alexios. Sing. Oh, damn.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
Yep, he can't see straight.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
What's this? Is this some loot? Interact. Ooh. Got a quest item. Some olive oil. Why would I need that for? Another quest to try and find some more information. We've got a few leads there. we can potentially explore. What's going on in here? I'm not sure I really want to know. Where's that go?
Someone's being hurt. Open this door, or I'll kick it in!
No, don't mind her. She likes to watch. Oh, look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Perikles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
Sounds like quite the party.
I thought this party was tame, even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again.
Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
I think I have the oil already. Here's your oil.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Oh god. I guess it's the best way to get information?
Time for some fun. But you'll have to help me strip out of these uncomfortable Athenian robes.
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the god.
There's another god?
Ooh.
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Okay, perhaps another lead. Maybe.
The Etera. I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts. Ali! Come back inside! Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
It's something. We're getting a few leads, so that's good. Oil and love. Yep, that happened. Righty then. What's next? Sophocles.
Ah, if it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
Ah, you remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
I'm intrigued.
You've been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Perikles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You're contradicting yourself.
You just
And
said the
confusing me.
general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men. What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Sokrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I did what was necessary.
I did what I had to, and I do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
Fairly... yeah, I'd say
These
so.
may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for my mother.
I've been searching for a woman named Mirini, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alkibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Perikles to come down here and greet his guests.
Alright, let's go and see Perikles then. He's upstairs. How do we get there? So we have a few potential leads. I guess that's where we're going next. Try and find our mother. And Cassandra's mum, of course. Is there stairs anywhere around here? Stairs? Yes, there's stairs. Finally. Perikles, wake up. Where is he? Come on.
Alexios!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Sokrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
I'm a little bit worried too. You should take this threat very seriously.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Perikles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to him, Perikles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members. And I believe her when she says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
At least he knows about the threat, and it's a serious threat. So, I'm not sure we can really do much more, to be honest. Should we escape this party? It's been a lively one. Politicians getting drunk and having sex. Lovely. I think I'm done. I don't think we can talk to her again. Oh, just bashed her out of the way. Thank you. Right, Phoebe, I'm done.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
Yes, I'm ready to go.
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
I honestly don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go.
There's a woman on the island of Chaos that I need to meet. I think I'll head there first.
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia. About Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
That was partly my fault. Yep. If you watch part 1, I screwed up.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Alexios!
I did not expect to see Phoebe again. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where to go next. There's a lot to take in. We got a lot of XP from that. A lot of just talking and talking and talking. But a nice long episode. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys soon. And bye-bye.